What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you that you can shoot a real estate video with a budget setup. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a freelance videographer living in Melbourne, Australia. If you're new to this channel, I share everything filmmaking related, so if you're into that sort of stuff, make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on. Alright guys, so this is the setup that I'm going to be using for this video. I've got the Sony A7iii and the Sony 10-18. It's an f4 lens, and that's the lens that I'm going to be using to get all of the wide establishing shots in each room. And then I've got the Sigma 30mm f1.4, and that's what I'm going to use to get all of the detail shots in each room. Now the gimbal I'm using today is the Xeon Crane 2. I'm more than certain you'd be able to do this sort of video with a Ronin S or a Ronin SC. Now just a little side note, before I started filming this behind the scenes video, I did actually film a little piece to camera and a voiceover with the agent using the Rode Wireless Go. Now this microphone is really good quality and is super affordable, so it would fit into any sort of budget kit that you might have. Now I'm going to be giving you guys a little behind the scenes point of view style with my GoPro, like I did in my previous real estate video, as you guys seem to really enjoy that. Alright, let's get into it.
Hi, my name's Tim Heavyside. I work at Fletcher's Real Estate and we're here at number 2 Bellevue Road here in Northbourne. This is a classic 1950s character-filled home. Let's come inside and we'll check it out together. The kitchen, it's light, bright and spacious, offers granite bench tops, stainless steel appliances, and it's got a beautiful northern and eastern aspect.
To the rhythm of the violent breeze.
We're here in the backyard. Yes, it is an irregular shaped backyard, but look how much space there is. It's very usable, so it's a great area for the children to play, and it's a great area for you to entertain. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to setting up a private inspection with you sometime in the future. See you soon.
Whenever I'm creating a real estate video, I try and tell a story of walking throughout the house, starting at the front, showcasing each room, and ending up in the backyard. Now, generally speaking, I like to start with a clip walking through the doorway, but I don't do it if the front entrance isn't that pleasant. Instead, I'll start off in one of the main feature rooms, such as the lounge room. So this right here is my opening shot. I like to give myself variety when I'm editing and take 2 to 3 clips of each room where possible. Notice how my first clip I was walking from one open space into the next, then my next shot is revealing around a corner whilst I'm slightly panning, and the last shot is me trying to emulate a slider shot. You see here I redo this shot a few times as I can see that it's not as stable as I'd like it to be. Don't be afraid to review your clips or even just do the movement a few more times to get it right. Having a lot of clip variety is going to help you in the edit as you don't want everything to look the same. Whenever rooms flow one into another, I like to try and showcase that. Sometimes rooms have different lighting and whatnot, which makes it really difficult to do this sort of thing. But the layout and lighting across this space worked perfect for it. Even if you're unsure if it's going to work, give it a shot and at least you can attempt to edit it. Generally, if I film from room to room, the clip will go for a really long time and I always have the intention to speed ramp the clip. Sometimes it works really well in the video and other times I scrap it. A little tip is to walk with the same speed and pace. If you walk faster or slower in portions, the speed ramp's not going to be as clean as you'd like. If you're relatively new to using a gimbal, I recommend checking out one of my previous videos where I share 5 tips on how to get smoother gimbal shots. As I said earlier, I like to show a journey throughout the house. I like to walk through the house in the same order that I'm going to edit my video. It helps increase my workflow as I can import all of my clips and work with the edit in a chronological order. Again, when I change lenses and capture the details of the room, I go through the house in the exact same order. As I said, makes it a lot easier in the editing suite. If the house isn't professionally staged and just has the vendor's furniture in it, it can sometimes get quite hard to make things look really nice. These property videos not only sell a house, but they also sell a lifestyle, and it can sometimes be off-putting watching a real estate video with family photos and personal belongings, as it makes it hard to picture yourself and your family living in that house. Now, in an ideal world, we would all be shooting luxury real estate videos with amazing lighting and beautifully staged homes, but the reality is it's not like that. One of the reasons why I chose to film this video in this house is that it's a realistic representation for most people who work in the real estate industry, especially when you're starting out. Now, don't be afraid to move things out of place or into other rooms to get the shots that you need. Sometimes rooms are really hard to shoot. You can't be expected to create a miracle out of something, so even if you're only able to capture one clip in the room, that's totally okay. The agent knows what the house looks like and can't expect anything more. There were 2 bedrooms in this home that were virtually unshootable, and so I quickly filmed them and then moved on. There's no point trying to overthink it here. When it comes to shooting bathrooms, obviously you want to avoid seeing yourself in the mirror. Now, sometimes the mirror is directly in front of the door, which makes it really tricky to film, so you've just got to work the angles. I'm quite confident in my ability to shoot a house, and so you'll see that this is the first clip that I've watched back. When I first started filming real estate videos, I would do this for every single clip that I filmed. It can be super tedious, but if you're unsure about your shot, just check it. There's nothing worse than starting the edit and wishing you had filmed a clip differently. I scrapped the idea of trying to walk into the bathroom. In this clip, you'll see I'm literally brushed up against the wall to make sure I'm not seen in the mirror. Now, generally speaking, I don't go out of my way to film the toilet. People know it's there, and unless there's some really nice design feature, the agents are totally okay with not showing it. I put a focus on this toilet though because there are 2 of them. One in the bathroom and one right next door to the bathroom. Wherever I can, I like to do movements from room to room and speed ramp so the viewer can really get an understanding of the layout of the house. In the final video, I reversed the clip as well, as I felt like it flowed better walking into the bathroom. Wherever possible, I like to walk through the back door to show off the backyard, instead of starting out there, as there are so many details shown within that frame. What the door looks like, what rooms are next to the back door, and so on. These videos are supposed to give the viewer a better understanding of the house, and these small details are normally not shown within photos. Now, whenever I'm doing this type of shot, I always expose for the outdoors. The inside area can become quite dark, but don't overthink it. You're trying to draw the viewer's attention to the backyard, so just focus on that. On this particular day, it was sunny with a few clouds, and you can see the lighting kept fluctuating. I don't have a step-up ring for this lens, so I couldn't use my ND filter. In my opinion, it's not the end of the world if you do break the 180-degree shutter rule for these types of videos. Due to the light constantly changing on me, I decided to capture the backyard in segments rather than in longer flows. Okay, now time to swap out and capture all of the detail shots with the Sigma 30mm. Like I said earlier, it's quite hard to shoot a home when it's got the vendor's furniture in it. So instead of focusing on most of the furniture, focus on details of the things that come with the home, such as windows, air cons and fans, fireplaces, and so on. You can see that this shot of the fireplace looks really messy with the cables, so I've decided to scrap it from the final video. It's hard when it's not staged, but you want this house to look as neat as possible. This bedroom didn't have that much I could focus on, so I got a clip of the aircon and focused on the built-in robes and mirror area. I like to capture different clips in each bedroom so the video just doesn't look like a repeat of itself in each new room. And in the second room I captured the bed and the window. In the third and fourth bedrooms I didn't bother filming anything as there was too much clutter. Something that is easily forgotten about is hallways and doorways. If you're unable to capture them as you're walking into a room, just get a detailed clip that you can slot in the final edit. I like to capture 1 to 3 different detail shots per area. Now when you're starting out, the more you shoot the better. You're going to have more footage to play with in the edit, and then over time you'll start to figure out what clips you like and what clips you don't, and you can just improve from there. If you're filming an agent talk to the camera, have a listen to the things that they make mention of. For example, in this video at the start, the agent spoke about the house being solid brick, and so I made sure I captured a clip that can directly relate to that. Now, if getting into the real estate industry is something that you're interested in, click the link in the description and have a look at the masterclass that I'm planning on bringing out this year. Now, there's going to be modules on how to film it, how to edit it, and how to actually secure your own real estate clients. So if you're interested in it, like I said, click the link in the bio and find out more information. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments and consider subscribing to my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.